Nathan does it too.
That should be recorded.
He's professional dancer.
So good.
Very good. All right. Everybody here that's coming?
David?
All right.
Look,
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming. Take me and Joey's picture. Yes, sir. Two legends. In their own mind. Oh, too late. Keep slow, keep slow. I want to thank everybody for coming. Lodi, appreciate it. Brent, all my techs, thank you for everything that you've done for me through the years. Nick, there you go, buddy. All my little techlings. We've done a lot of good work in these 20 years without a lost time accident, any of my people. I put in 51,000 hours out here. Never got hurt once. And maybe you gotta do something to get hurt. But one thing about it is we're all winners. We all kept Neutron in here through the thick and the thin. We worked as a team, worked as a family. We all cared about each other, and we took care of each other. I want to thank Joey. Times I was in the hospital and laid out sick, not knowing if I'm coming back. He always told me, Sammy, when you get well, there's a spot for you here. And I appreciate that, Joey. Took good care of me. Mimo, thank you for all the repping you did, and all my other reps, David. Y'all took good care of us. Always signed our DAR. Never questioned what you signed it, but you signed it. I appreciate that too. And Michelle, thank you for taking care of all my screwed up DARs and timesheets, especially on Monday morning when I come back and have no clue what I turned in. She kept me straight. And but I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Virgil, you did an excellent job. You've always done an excellent job. There's going to be a spot for you here because you're needed. And David, you carried my ass the whole 12, 15 years you've been here. You've always been the muscle and the backbone. When I needed something done, you did it. And I seen you have to fix something. David, how did you fix that? Or no, what did you do, David? And you would say, well, I fixed it. I'm like, well, that's good. That's what I want. And Jared, you're taking over. You're a lot better of a tech and electrician than I was 20 years ago. So there's, the sky's the limit for you. And all the rest of you know I care about you, Evelyn. Thank you for the good projects we've done, the help that we've done for each other. So appreciate it. And Derek, I wouldn't still be here if you hadn't have told Joey how good I was when y'all came across the fence. I told Frank to keep his ass on the other side. And we've done a lot of good work together.
A lot of shit, Sam. A lot of shit out here.
If I worked 51,000 hours, there's no telling how many loops have run through our office.
Sam, we did kill some trees out here.
Yes.
We've got writer's cramps out here.
I killed cramps. I've gone through several machines, let alone trees.
And we've gotten them out of a lot of binds too, and your expertise in these levels is really going to be missed here because, the level's the hardest transmitter to deal with out here in process control. Displacers, radar, steering wells, blank spots, capillaries, DPs, they're all different. And no matter what they design, it's never right when it comes to us, right? Mm-hmm. We always got to go out there and figure this damn level out. And you're pretty good at that. Getting programs, talking to vendors, getting on the computer, getting out there, powering up shit for your truck, batteries, across the damn plant somewhere to try to get these things figured out. So, midnight, burning the candle on both ends, getting shit done though. But I really was impressed on that aspect of it for sure. Now, if you got a budget and you need it busted, that's your man right there.
They're trying to.
He don't give a damn what it costs, he gonna get it done right. That's him right there. How many loops in this project?
3 more loops.
God damn. That's the guy right there. So congratulations on that, dear Sammy.
Yes.
Really appreciate you working with you, buddy.
Matt, Brent, y'all, Brett, got too many Brents around. Hey, y'all are the new leaders. Time for y'all to step up, carry the team. Because remember, we're a team. We've got quarterbacks, we've got linemen, linebackers, receivers. We've even got a band. But we all have our own job to do out here. And we need to take care of each other to make sure we cross this finish line. Because when you're good, you've got to prove it every day.
Yep.
And that's always been my motto. Cal, you kept us in here with your hard work, your professionalism. These people always come to you, even today, hey Cal, I need this done, can you do it? And you've always done it within 1/8 of an inch or better. It's level, it's plumb, it's square, and it's right.
Well, I get accused of working in 30 seconds too.
And Alan, thank you for your help through the years. When I first met you, you was taking on the power plants, Cooper Daigle, and y'all did an excellent job on that. And you've always done your best. And the fitters, our fitters, Johnny and Kenneth and Heartless, y'all have always had my back, helped me do the job right, get it all tubed up. You come in on Monday morning, I'd have plastic tubing coming out of a valve looking like a Medusa. And y'all scratch your head and say, oh Lord, what has he done? And y'all fix it and make it look professional every time. And I appreciate y'all. Really do. I don't want to forget anybody. But Roger, it's been such a pleasure working with you. I think I first met you on the CO boiler job. I was quite impressed. You got the engineering stamp for boilers, and they don't know what they've got in you, but they've got the best there is.
We know.
And Belinda, thank you for making us shine, taking care of your business. That's helped us stay in this plant, and just part of the team that gets it across the goal line every time. All right. Anybody want to say anything? Come over here and stand next to me. All right, you can talk.
I'll talk.
I'll do it.
Then I'm gonna retire. So, I don't think it goes without saying, you know what kind of man you got. You know what kind of man he is. You got a big old heart. Always had. I'll never forget when I met him, first time, which was in the 80s, late 80s. But he always was a consummate professional. Always. So to the point where you were like, who is this goofy bastard? What is going on with him? Where does he register? Well, what it is he registers in a position where most don't. And that is, he takes everything serious. He wants to know everything that he's doing is the utmost best, and he don't want nobody to come telling him what to do. He wants to be able to tell you, hey, I did this. I know what's going on here. And that's what stuck with me from when he spoke about me coming across the fence. You know, I started at the chem plant, and in 2009, Exxon said, we want one manager over all 4 facilities, which had never been done, still hadn't been done nowhere in the marketplace of Jefferson County except for here. So they appointed me to take this position, and the first thing I thought about was, I need a leader. I need a leader that the men respect. I need a leader that people look up to. When it comes to instrumentation, when it comes to the lead technician, I need somebody that I can say, all right, I don't have to be out here every time phone rings in the plant. I don't have to be here for every upset because this guy here can do it. And if you don't believe it, the ones that will admit it that work for ExxonMobil, that are instrument techs, all right, ask them when they really got down into something they really couldn't figure out, or they really were in a bind, who'd they call? I can tell you. They called me and said, "Can we borrow Sammy?"
Yeah.
Okay? And of course, I always took care of them. Of course, there was always something under the table handed off for something else. But Sammy was always that guy. Got a big heart. I'll never forget when I come across the fence, so he speaks, and he had found out he had had cancer, and he was making
Juicy.
blenders, and I'm like, "What is that, Sammy?" Because it would come out milky green red looking stuff. I'm like, "What is that?" So I right there, turn your alkalinity around and you'll be cancer free. Oh my God. So he had me sold, and I mean every time I'd walk in the door over here, he had me a glass full of this, and I put it outside, and I drank it with him like I loved it. It was horrible, Sammy. Salt and pepper is what I learned to carry with me when I come over here, because it was horrible. But here he stands today. That was what?
16 years ago.
16 years ago. And here he stands today. So, you know, you can say what you want, but the man has always been here when it comes to technology, understanding what's new in the business and what it takes to be a success. And let me tell you something. There's nothing in this refinery, chem plant, Highway 90, that I will ever think that Sammy cannot handle. And it goes all the way over to Motiva. Remember when you called me and you said, "Joey, I got a nightmare over here with Tex. Do you have somebody that can come over and take the lead?" Remember that conversation?
Oh, yeah, you did it.
Who was that I sent over there?
The man.
The man. He took on a whole crew of people that he didn't even know who they were. Well, he probably knew them. Sammy knows everybody, but they hadn't been working for him. But he went over there, and the first thing Kid said, he said, "Damn, he builds his own packages. And he pulls his own loop drawings. And Joey, he knows what the hell he's doing. And he's out there in the field working and telling these people what to do." That is what I'm talking about. That's going to be hard to replace. Okay? And yeah, you got to be a little quirky. You need to get you a pair of overalls. Okay?
I'll leave that.
You
up to
can-
Mark.
Grow
you
your
can
hair
burn
out
on,
to your
Jared.
shoulders for Christmas and your beard down to here, so you can look like Santa Claus for your grandkids. You got a big shoes to fill. I know you've got the talents to do it, but this is a special guy here.
That's right.
Happy retirement.
Thank you, Joey. Appreciate it. I want somebody to roast me. Somebody.
Go, Derek.
I roast that ass. Come on.
Where's Teddy at?
I tell you,
I had something all planned, Sammy,
Yeah.
but I just can't bring myself.
if you have a meeting and you want to be professional in this meeting and only put out what needs to be put out, don't invite this man. Because he gonna say it was on top of the dome, and he just speaking from the
There's
heart.
no
Like I say,
filter at the top.
oh fuck no, hell no. But I just
No
saying,
filter at the top.
just over the years, some of the things that we've had to deal with out here, and like I said, it went to Exxon folks, and